Hey y'all, I really debated on showing you guys this, but I decided I'm gonna tell y'all my truth. I lived like this 3.5, 4 years, not by choice. I was in a very, very abusive relationship, mentally and especially physically. Once this guy beat me so badly, I had to be airlifted to another state hospital where I woke up in ICU 3-4 days later. He has broken both arms, both ribs, multiple times. I kept black eyes. You see, kept padlocks on both the doors, kept the windows locked, kept the furniture in front of the door, threw my phones away or broke them. I was isolated, had no family, no friends at the time. I couldn't talk to anyone. It was the worst experience of my life. And I'm finally free of that.
Yes.
And a lot of trauma came with that. Like, I now have PTSD. I already had anxiety and depression, all that. It just, like, intensified it. But yeah, he messed up my head bad and my body. Like, the crazy thing I got asked the other day was I on some kind of weight loss medicine and did I get off of it because I gained a lot of weight. I was like, no. What happened was when I was with him, he was always on benders and he wouldn't eat. And if he didn't eat, I couldn't eat. And I was terrified of him. I lived in fear. And if you saw in the videos, the doors had locks on them. So did the windows. And he would padlock the front door and put furniture in front of it. So I had no exit, no way to leave. Broke my phones. I could never call for help. Isolated me from everyone. I had no one. It was eventually his brother gave me permission to call the police on him, and once he did, game over. I called the police every chance I have. I did have him arrested several times. Why didn't I leave? Because I had nowhere to go at the time. I do now. My mother finally, got her own place or whatever because she was a caregiver and she was a live-in. She finally has her own place. I live here with her. Thank God. So I'm finally safe and I am free from that. But it was the worst experience of my life. And you could tell I'm eating good. I'm not living in fear anymore. But I don't think I'd ever be in another relationship because I'm just afraid because it took him months before he showed his true colors. When he would beat me, it wasn't always with his fist. So I was beat with so many different things. I've been held at gunpoint. I've been hit with a gun. I was hit with canned goods full of food, beer bottles. I was hit with a stereo, like a speaker. Basically anything he could get his hands on. But he loved to beat me with his fist. And you get them big goose eggs, and then he'd keep beating me until they popped, and my hair would be bloody, and it was horrible. My spine is still fractured and messed up. My arm, I have to have a bar put in. It was horrible.